your loved ones, the words you speak shape the life you live. Every thought, every phrase, every whisper that you affirm becomes a seed planted in the fertile soil of your subconscious mind. And there is no phrase more powerful, more transformative than the words, I am. The two most powerful words you will ever speak are I am. These simple words hold within them the key to your destiny, the path to your healing, and the blueprint of your success. Every time you declare I am, you are telling the universe, your subconscious mind, and your very soul who you believe yourself to be. And life, in its infinite wisdom, responds faithfully to your declaration. Think of I am as a command to the creative forces of existence. When you say, I am tired, I am unlucky, I am poor, you are unknowingly summoning experiences that align with those words. You plant seeds of limitation in the soil of your mind. And then you wonder why weeds of lack, fear, and struggle keep appearing in your garden. Yet, when you shift your words, when you consciously affirm, I am strong, I am prosperous, I am worthy, you plant seeds of abundance, joy, and love. And just as surely as a rose seed grows into a rose, those affirmations bloom into the reality you live. The power of I am rests in its immediacy. It is not I will be or I hope to be. It is not maybe one day I'll become. It is here's now. It is a declaration of the present moment. And the present is where creation happens. Your life does not unfold in the past or in the future. It unfolds right here. That is why every I am you speak is shaping the texture of your existence this very instant. Too often, people use I am carelessly, unaware of its creative strength. They say, I am broke, I am not good enough, I am too old, I am too weak. They repeat these words like unconscious mantras, not realizing they are writing the story of their own limitations. The mind listens, the body listens, the universe listens. And the more these words are spoken, the deeper they etch themselves into the subconscious until they become a silent truth operating in the background of life. But the miracle is this: you can change it. You can choose differently right now. You can rewrite the script of your life with new I am declarations that uplift, empower, and align you with the greatness that already lives inside you. You are not your past mistakes. You are not the labels that others gave you. You are not the fears that once held you captive. You are infinite potential in human form. And the way you awaken that potential is by speaking words that match the truth of who you really are. When you say, I am love, you awaken love within you. You begin to see love in your reflection, in your relationships, in the world around you. When you say, I'm abundant, you activate abundance. Doors begin to open, opportunities appear, and prosperity flows where it once seemed blocked. When you say, I am healthy, you invite your body to align with vitality, to restore balance, and to heal. Each I am is not just words. It is a vibration, a frequency, a beacon that attracts experiences that match it. Do not underestimate the power of repetition. At first, your new aim statements may feel strange, even untrue. You may say, I am successful, while looking at an empty bank account. You may say, I am loved, while feeling lonely. You may say, I am confident, while trembling inside. But affirmations are not about describing what you see with your physical eyes. They are about creating what you wish to see. They are about reprogramming the subconscious mind until it believes a new story, and once the subconscious accepts it, the outer world reshapes itself to mirror that belief. Remember, you are always affirming something. The question is, are you affirming what uplifts you or what diminishes you? Every time you catch yourself saying, I am not smart enough, gently stop and replace it with, I am intelligent, I am capable, I am resourceful. Every time you hear yourself whisper, I am unlucky in love. Shift it to, I am deserving of love. I am attracting a healthy and joyful relationship. You do not have to believe it fully in the beginning. Speak it anyway, with persistence. Your words will carve new pathways in your mind, and your belief will grow strong like a tree rooted deep in the earth. There is a divine partnership between your words and your life. Speak with love. Speak with awareness. Each I am is like a brushstroke painting the masterpiece of your existence. If you want a life filled with beauty, success, wealth, and happiness, then let your I am statements reflect those qualities. You are not waiting for life to give you permission to be happy. You declare, I am happy, and happiness flows to meet you. You are not waiting for wealth to prove your abundance. You affirm, I am abundant, and abundance rises to greet you. Today is the perfect day to begin. Stand tall, breathe deeply, and affirm with conviction. I am powerful. I am worthy. I am successful. I am wealthy. I am happy. I am enough. Let these words sink into your heart. Let them echo through your mind. Let them become the song your soul sings, because when you truly claim your AM, you align yourself with the limitless potential of the universe. And in that alignment, miracles are natural. The words I am are more than statements of identity. They are magnets. Whatever you place after them draws itself toward you like iron to a lotus stone. When you affirm, I am abundant, I am prosperous, I am wealthy, you begin to attract experiences, people, and opportunities that reflect those truths. The universe listens closely to your declarations and organizes itself around your beliefs. Because abundance is not something far away. It is energy that responds to the vibration of your words. Too many people live in a cycle of lack, not because abundance is unavailable to them, but because they unknowingly keep affirming scarcity. They say, I am broke. I am always struggling. I am never lucky. Each repetition is like programming their subconscious mind to seek out more of the same. The law of life is simple. What you affirm, you create. If your words are rooted in lack, then lack becomes the soil in which your reality grows. But when you shift your I am to words of abundance, you plant seeds of wealth and prosperity in that soil, and over time they sprout into blessings you can see and touch. Abundance is more than money. It is the overflowing good that life wishes to pour into your hands. It is love filling your relationships, health filling your body, joy filling your days, and opportunities arriving at just the right time. When you declare, I am abundant, you are not only opening the door to financial wealth, but also to the richness of experiences that make life meaningful. You are saying yes to the flow of life itself. Your words carry energy, and that energy creates momentum. The more often you affirm abundance, the more momentum you build. At first, it may feel strange. You may look at your bank account and think, how can I say I am wealthy when I don't see it? But remember, affirmations are not about describing what you see with your eyes. They are about shifting what you cannot yet see. They are about tuning your inner vibration to match the life you want to live, because energy comes before form. You do not wait until the harvest to plant seeds. You plant them in faith, knowing that the soil will deliver in time. The same is true with abundance. Every I am abundant, spoken with intention, is a seed. Every I am prosperous is water for that seed. Every I am wealthy is sunlight nourishing it to grow. If you are consistent, if you nurture your affirmations with belief and gratitude, the harvest will come. It may not come overnight, but it will come in the right season, in the right way, and often in ways far greater than you imagined. Your subconscious mind does not argue with you. It simply accepts whatever you repeat with emotion. If you keep saying, I am always struggling, The subconscious mind believes it and adjusts your perceptions to find evidence of struggle. But if you say, I am prosperous, the subconscious mind also believes it and begins to notice opportunities, ideas, and connections that bring prosperity. This is why it is so important to watch your words. You are not only describing your life with them, you are directing it. Abundance flows to those who claim it. It is not arrogance to affirm wealth and prosperity. It is alignment with the truth that life is limitless. There is no shortage of abundance in the universe. The same sunlight that shines on one person shines on all. The same air, the same love, the same possibilities are available to you. By saying, I am abundant, you step into harmony with that universal truth. You no longer shut yourself off by declaring lack. You open yourself to receive, and abundance responds to gratitude. When you affirm, I am grateful for my abundance, even before it shows up in physical form, you are doubling the magnetism of your words. Gratitude is a multiplier. It expands whatever it touches. The more you are grateful, the more life gives you to be grateful for. Combine I am abundant with I am thankful, and you create a powerful current of attraction that cannot be resisted. Imagine for a moment that every time you speak, you are placing an order with the universe. If you say, I am broke, the order is filled with more situations that make you feel broke. If you say, I am abundant, the order is filled with blessings that reflect abundance. Which order would you like to place? You are the one writing it with your words. Speak wisely. Speak with intention. Speak abundance into your life until it overflows. Today you can choose. You can choose to stop affirming lack and begin affirming plenty. You can choose to see yourself as a magnet for good. You can choose to align your words with the reality you desire instead of the circumstances you fear. Stand tall and say it with conviction. I am abundant. I am prosperous. I am wealthy. I am rich in every area of life. Say it not just once, but over and over until it becomes natural, until it becomes your truth. As you do, watch how life begins to respond. Watch how unexpected money arrives, how helpful people appear, how opportunities line up. Watch how joy fills your heart and gratitude overflows. Abundance is not something you chase, it is something you allow. And the key to allowing is in your words. Declare it, believe it, live it. For when you truly know in your heart and affirm with your words, I am abundant, the whole universe moves to prove you right. The words, I am, are the foundation upon which your confidence is built. Confidence is not something given to you by the world. It is something you claim for yourself through the way you think and the words you choose to speak. Every time you declare, I am, you are telling your mind who you are and what you stand for. And the more you affirm strength, worth, and courage, the more your confidence blossoms from within. True confidence is not about proving yourself to others. It is not about competing or seeking approval. It is about knowing deep in your heart that you are worthy, that you are capable, and that you are enough exactly as you are. When you say, I am confident, even if your voice shakes, even if fear still lingers, you are planting a powerful seed. And as you repeat it, as you nurture it with belief, it grows into unshakable inner strength. Think for a moment about the opposite. How many times in life have you spoken words against yourself? I am shy. I am weak. I am not good enough. I am a failure. Every time those words are spoken, your subconscious mind accepts them as truth and reinforces the feelings that match them. The more you repeat them, the deeper they carve their mark in your mind, and the more difficult it becomes to believe anything different. But just as a negative belief can be created through repetition, a positive one can too. When you replace I am not good enough with I am worthy, your mind begins to shift. When you replace "I am afraid" with "I am courageous," your body begins to respond. When you replace "I am insecure" with "I am confident," you invite a new energy into your being that transforms the way you walk, the way you speak, and the way you live. Confidence is not about denying fear. It is about choosing to rise above it. By affirming, "I am confident," you are telling yourself that fear does not define you. You are telling yourself that doubts may whisper, but they do not control you. Confidence grows every time you declare who you are with strength and conviction. It grows every time you stop listening to the old lies that once held you back. You see, your subconscious mind cannot tell the difference between what is real and what is imagined. It only accepts what you repeat with emotion. This is why affirmations are so powerful. If you tell yourself, "I am confident," long enough and often enough, your mind begins to believe it. And once your mind believes it, your actions naturally follow. You begin to speak with more authority, move with more grace, and carry yourself with an energy that others notice. And this is the beauty of inner confidence it attracts. When you are grounded in your I am, people feel it. They may not be able to explain why, but they are drawn to your presence. Confidence shines like a light. It doesn't need to shout, it doesn't need to demand. It simply radiates, and that radiance inspires trust, respect, and admiration. But confidence is not about perfection. You do not need to wait until you have achieved everything to say, "I am confident." You can affirm it right now, even in the middle of your learning, even in the midst of your challenges. Confidence does not mean you never fall. It means you know you can rise again. It does not mean you never doubt. It means you choose not to let doubt stop you. Every time you affirm, "I am confident," you are choosing to align with the part of you that is strong, capable, and resilient. It is important to speak these words with love. Do not force them harshly. Do not use them as a shield to cover up your feelings. Instead, speak them gently, like a reminder, like a friend whispering encouragement in your ear. Say to yourself, "I am confident. I am worthy. I am capable. I am more than enough." Let the words sink into your heart and soothe the parts of you that have felt small. Let them remind you of your natural power. As you affirm your confidence, notice how life responds. Notice how situations that once made tremble begin to feel lighter. Notice how opportunities open because your energy speaks louder than your doubts. Notice how you carry yourself differently, how your head lifts higher, how your shoulders rest easier. This is the work of the I am. It unlocks the door to the confidence that was always within you, waiting to be claimed. Remember, every word you speak is an instruction to life. When you say, "I am nervous," life echoes it back. When you say, "I am confident," life reflects that too. You get to decide what you affirm, and with each choice, you are shaping the way you experience yourself. Speak power. Speak worthiness. For these are the foundations of confidence, and they begin with the words you allow to follow AM. So today, let this be your truth. I am confident. I am strong. I am capable. I am worthy of love, success, and happiness. I am enough. The more you say it, the more it becomes real. The more you affirm it, the more you unlock the inner confidence that allows you to live boldly, freely, and joyfully. The confidence you seek is already within you. All you need to do is claim it with your words, believe it with your heart, and live it through your actions. The words "I am" are the most direct path into the subconscious mind. They are like keys that unlock the deepest layers of your being. Every time you say "I am," you are giving your subconscious an instruction, a command, a truth to accept. And the subconscious, faithful and obedient, takes your words and begins to shape your life around them. Your subconscious mind is like fertile soil. It does not question what you plant. If you place seeds of limitation, it will grow weeds of fear and lack. If you plant seeds of possibility, it will grow flowers of joy and abundance. The soil does not argue with you. It simply nurtures whatever is placed within it. That is why the words that follow I am are so powerful. They are the seeds that create the harvest of your future. From childhood, many of us absorbed negative statements without even realizing it. Perhaps you heard, "You are not smart enough," and you accepted it as, "I am not smart." Perhaps you felt overlooked and quietly decided, "I am invisible." These statements sink into the subconscious and replay themselves like background music, influencing choices, shaping habits, and limiting dreams. The tragic part is that many people live their entire lives under the spell of old, false affirmations. But the miracle is that the spell can be broken. By choosing new I am affirmations, you can reprogram your subconscious. When you say, "I am worthy," the old belief of unworthiness begins to weaken. When you say, "I am confident," the old pattern of insecurity starts to dissolve. When you say, "I am abundant," the old scarcity mindset loses its grip. Each repetition of a positive I am plants a new seed. And just like a garden, the more you plant, the more you water, the more beauty begins to grow. The subconscious does not know the difference between truth and falsehood. It only knows repetition. If you repeat, "I am unlucky," hundreds of times, the subconscious believes it and arranges your experiences to confirm it. But if you repeat, "I am blessed," with the same persistence, the subconscious also believes that and begins to shape your reality in that direction. This is why affirmations require patience and consistency. You are re-educating your inner mind, teaching it to believe in new possibilities, and giving it new instructions for what to create. Think of the subconscious mind as the autopilot of your life. Much of what you do, feel, and experience is driven by its programming. If that programming is filled with old fears, your autopilot will steer you toward more fear. But when you fill it with affirmations of love, success, and peace, your autopilot carries you toward a brighter destiny without effort. Your conscious mind may set the intention, but it is the subconscious that carries it out. That is why I am statements are so vital. They speak directly to the part of you that creates your reality on autopilot. It is natural in the beginning to feel resistance. If you have believed for years, "I am not enough," and suddenly you begin saying, "I am enough," your subconscious may push back. Doubts may rise, old feelings may surface, and you may even feel like you are lying to yourself. This is not failure. It is the old programming coming to the surface so it can be released. Keep speaking the new I am. Keep watering the seed. In time, the old weeds will wither away, and the new truth will take root so deeply that it becomes your natural way of thinking. Repetition is the secret. Say your I am affirmations in the morning. Say them before sleep. Say them whenever fear or doubt creeps in. The subconscious is especially receptive in those quiet moments when the mind is calm. Whisper to yourself, "I'm peaceful. I am strong. I am worthy. I am safe. I am guided. I am loved." Each word sinks deeper, reshaping the blueprint of your inner world, and the outer world begins to match. Over time, you will notice subtle shifts. A situation that once filled you with fear suddenly feels lighter. An opportunity you once thought was beyond you now feels natural to accept. Relationships improve, doors open, and confidence grows. These are not coincidences. They are the reflection of your reprogrammed subconscious mind, faithfully carrying out the AM statements you planted within it. Remember, the power lies in your hands. You are not a victim of old beliefs. You are not trapped by the past. With each new I am, you are rewriting your story. You are retraining your inner mind to believe in your greatness, your worth, and your limitless potential. You do not need to wait for permission. You do not need to wait for proof. The moment you declare, I am, you are creating. So let your words be filled with love. Let them be filled with truth. Let them be filled with the vision of the life you desire. Say it now and say it often. I am powerful. I'm abundant. I am confident. I am loved. I am enough. These words are not just affirmations. They are commands to your subconscious, and your subconscious will always obey. The life you long for is already within you, waiting to be expressed. The key is in the words you speak. Declare them boldly, repeat them faithfully, and watch as your subconscious mind reprograms itself to reflect the magnificence that you truly are. The words I am carry healing energy because they align you with the very essence of life itself. Every time you speak them, you are not simply making a statement. You are releasing vibrations that move through your body, your mind, and your spirit. They touch every cell, every thought, and every emotion. When you affirm health, peace, love, or strength through the words, I am, you invite healing energy to flow where it is needed most. Healing begins not only in the body, but in the mind and the spirit. Many of the illnesses, pains, and struggles we carry are born from old beliefs, buried emotions, and patterns of thought that no longer serve us. When you affirm, I am healthy, I am whole, I am at peace, you are not denying what exists. You are calling forth the deeper truth that health and wholeness are your natural state. The body listens to your words. The subconscious mind listens to your words. Life itself listens, and together they respond. Every cell in your body is alive with intelligence. It hears the messages you send, whether those messages are loving or fearful. When you say, I am weak, I am sick, I am broken, those cells respond with heaviness, reinforcing the feeling of dis-ease. But when you choose instead to affirm, I am healing, I am strong, I am whole, you awaken your cells to a higher vibration. You remind them of their divine blueprint of health, and they begin to reorganize themselves in harmony with that truth. This is why I am is so powerful. It does not speak of the future, but of the now. When you say, one day I will be healthy, your body hears that health is always somewhere in the distance. But when you declare, I am healthy now, you bring the vibration of healing into this present moment, which is the only place true transformation can happen. Healing energy flows where attention goes, and your affirmations direct that energy with love and precision. There is also emotional healing in these words. Many hearts carry old wounds from rejection, betrayal, or loss. These wounds may not be visible on the surface, but they quietly shape how we live and how we love. When you affirm, I am loved, I am safe, I am worthy, you are pouring gentle medicine into those tender places. You are reminding your heart that it is not broken, only waiting to be soothed. With each loving I am, the cracks begin to close, the pain begins to soften, and joy begins to rise again. Spiritual healing, too, is awakened by I am, for I am is the language of the soul, the name of the divine presence within you. When you say, I am peace, I am love, I am light, you are not inventing something new. You are recognizing what has always been true. You are reconnecting with the eternal part of yourself that cannot be harmed, cannot be diminished, and cannot be lost. That recognition itself is healing, for it reminds you that you are never separate from the source of life. Healing does not always mean the complete removal of symptoms. Sometimes it means the release of fear. Sometimes it means finding peace in the middle of challenge. Sometimes it means realizing that your spirit is greater than your body and your love is greater than your pain. But whatever form it takes, Affirmations of I am open the doorway to the flow of healing energy. They remind you that you are not powerless, that you are not broken, and that life is always moving in the direction of renewal. Even science recognizes the connection between words, thoughts, and the body. Stress, anger, and despair weaken the immune system, while peace, joy, and hope strengthen it. Your I am affirmations are like switches that can move you from stress to peace, from despair to hope, from illness to vitality. By choosing them consciously, you are giving yourself the gift of inner medicine that no pill can replace. Begin gently. Even if you cannot yet say, I am perfectly healthy, you can say, I am healing every day. I am stronger every day. I am open to wellness. I am moving toward peace. These softer affirmations open the door without resistance. They prepare your mind and body to receive more complete healing as your faith grows. Over time, you will find yourself saying, I am healthy, I am whole, I am radiant, and believing it with your entire being. Let these words become part of your daily practice. Speak them in the morning to set the tone for your day. Speak them at night to soothe your body before rest. Speak them whenever fear rises, whenever pain whispers, whenever doubt tries to return. Each time you do, imagine waves of healing light flowing through you, restoring balance, strength, and harmony. So let this be your truth. I am a vessel of healing energy. I am healthy in body, peaceful in mind, and radiant in spirit. I am whole. I am strong. I am love. With every breath, with every word. Let these affirmations remind you that healing is not something outside of you. It is something you awaken within. For the power of I am is the power of life itself, and life is always moving toward wholeness, balance, and love. I am is one of the most sacred and powerful declarations you can ever make, for it is the bridge between your soul and the universe, a thread that connects your heart with infinite love. When you speak the words, I am, you are not just describing yourself. You are aligning yourself with the divine presence that flows through everything. Love is not something you must chase, earn, or beg for. Love is the very fabric you're being in, and through the words, I am, you awaken to that truth. When you affirm, I am love, you are calling back to remembrance the essence of who you truly are. Beneath all the doubts, beyond all the mistakes, and past all the hurt, you are pure love. You were born in love, you live in love, and you will return to love. It is the universal current that carries you, the unseen embrace that has always been guiding you, even when you forgot it was there. By repeating, I am love, you realign your energy with that truth. You begin to notice love everywhere. In the smile of a stranger, in the warmth of sunlight, in the simple act of breathing in and out. So many of us spend our lives searching for love outside of ourselves, hoping another person will complete us, heal us, or validate our worth. But this is the great illusion. No one can give you love if you do not first awaken to the love already within you. When you declare, I am worthy of love, I am love itself, the emptiness dissolves. You are no longer looking outward, desperate for someone to prove your value. Instead, you radiate love outward, and by doing so, you magnetize it back into your life. Love becomes effortless because it begins with you. The beauty of I am affirmations is they bypass the chatter of the mind and speak directly to the heart. The heart knows truth when it hears it. When you affirm, I am joy, I am peace, I am happiness, the heart vibrates in resonance words even if the mind tries to argue. At first, the mind may resist, it may whisper, but you are not happy. You are lonely, you are afraid. Yet if you keep affirming, the mind begins to soften, and the truth of love grows stronger. The subconscious is reprogrammed, and slowly your outer world begins to reflect the inner love you have claimed. Love is not just a feeling, it is a frequency. When you declare I am in alignment with love, you tune yourself to that frequency. Just like a radio station, once you dial into the frequency of love, everything you attract harmonizes with it. Loving relationships, kind people, joyful experiences, opportunities that uplift you, all begin to flow naturally because you are in resonance with them. The universe can only mirror back to you what you affirm to be true. If you declare, I am unloved, I am unworthy, the world will echo that belief. But if you shift and affirm love, I am cherished, I am enough, the world begins to sing that song back to you. Think about water flowing down a stream. If you place rocks and barriers in its path, it becomes blocked, stagnant, or redirected. Love works the same way. The rocks are the beliefs that say, I am not lovable, I am not enough. The moment you affirm the truth, I am love, those rocks begin to dissolve, and the stream flows freely again. Your entire life becomes filled with the current of love, which heals, restores, and uplifts every area of your being. Love also has a healing power far beyond what words can describe. When you affirm, I am love, your body responds. Stress softens, the nervous system calms, and your cells begin to regenerate in harmony. Many illnesses stem from the belief that we are separate from love, but when we realign with it, the body remembers balance. Love is the greatest healer because it dissolves fear, and fear is at the root of so much suffering. Fear says, you are alone. You are unsafe. You are not good enough. Love says, you are always connected. You are safe. You are already whole. By aligning with universal love through I am, you also become a beacon for others. People are drawn to those who radiate love because it awakens something in them too. Without even trying, your presence uplifts rooms, inspires kindness, and encourages others to remember their own worth. Love shared is love multiplied, and the more you affirm it within yourself, the more the world around you blossoms with it. Each morning, as you awaken, before your feet even touch the floor, whisper to yourself, I am love, I am joy, I am light, I am happiness. Let these words set the tone for your day. Carry them with you as a shield and as a gift. When challenges arise, return to your I am. Let it remind you that you are never separate from the infinite love that birthed you. The truth is simple, yet profound. You do not have to search for love, for you already are it. Through the sacred declaration of I am, you dissolve the illusion of lack and step fully to the embrace of universal love. And when you live from that place, every step becomes lighter, every moment becomes brighter, and every breath becomes a celebration of the divine love that is and always has been you.